It's 10:45 on the 3rd of November, and as I've shared just in the past 24 hours, I'm experiencing disruption and there's disharmony continuously being caused in this community by a collective of culprits that are suffering from a very serious obstinance and a very serious inability to read the law. As I've mentioned, they have gone to awful lengths to cause very serious offence, and they've offended health, they've offended faith, the church, the holy vows of my wedding, my child, the Children's Rights Charter, they've offended education, they've offended agriculture and nature, and they've offended so many aspects of the situation, and most seriously, the Hippocratic Oath. So they've offended also my professional portfolio. I represent the beginnings and origins and impetus of Brexit and COVID, and this community has had a transformation with all the changes that have been occurring. But there are people that are still stepping over lines and thinking they have remit. And unfortunately, they have taken part in offences against the Children's Charter, unlawfully withholding my child from me. Now, these people have been of criminal offences in property fraud from my farms as of 2016 and 2015, and there are people still in my proximity not comprehending where they have no right to be. So I've worked for agriculture, I've worked for education, and I've worked for social justice, social protection. And there are people in this community that think they're playing ball on a foul card, and they fouled up already in many respects, and they seem to just overlook the fact that they owe huge debts and they're trespassing on my property where I have not consented them to be. So unfortunately, they've tried to shift the goals. They've tried a different game plan in the past 5 years since they unlawfully separated my child from me. Tusla don't have a lawful care order. And there are people, as I've said, in my proximity that are simply not safe, breaking the law to offend or to acquire from my land, which is a place of crime, which has been a crime scene, and which has been a place of